All right, everyone. So I just couldn't resist. I enjoyed making Trailer Time episode 1, so let's make a second episode. Why the heck not? And I actually have some really cool trailers. Most of these I've actually haven't seen. Well, I mean, a few of them I haven't seen. Um, but the one that's last on this list, let's just say it made me reevaluate my stance on a certain game that I've been playing since I was a kid. But we'll talk about that when we get there. So I do have a couple trailers in here that are for most of them actually are for games that have already come out, and there's a few that are either coming out soon or will be out within the next few weeks. Um, I think most of them are actually have already been out. But either way, as you can tell, the first one is a game called Astroneer. I like this one because it's kind of cutesy. I love it. It's just adorable. Plus, I don't know why, but the Astroneer like theme, the song for it, I kind of like it. It's peaceful. Um, Anyways, let's just get into the first one. So, like I said, this is from Astroneer. It's the official trailer. Let's just get into it. Oops. It's so cute though. Mm. So peaceful. I love it. The visuals are also so beautiful. I love it. It's so nice. Um, his friends crashed. There they are. Oh my god. So peaceful. Oh. Okay, so I've got to point out, I literally listen to this song as like a soothing track, just because it is such a peaceful song. It makes you actually like it makes you calm. Plus, the beautiful visuals of this game is just it's so it matches so well, and it's just adorable. Not to mention the characters. They remind me of like a cutesy version of I guess an astronaut. But it's just so cute, and I love it. And I've actually I have friends who are currently playing Astroneer, um, but I've also seen people play the early release a while ago, or the early I guess it was a beta technically, and then all of a sudden it comes out, and they're like, "Yeah, we got to get back into it." It's just such a nice game. It's very pleasant to look at. We're gonna go into the next one. I don't remember what the second one was, but let's get into it. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so this one's Devil May Cry 5. It's the reason why I like this one, and I actually haven't seen this trailer, but I knew the game's been coming like about to come out. I've actually played Devil May Cry 1 and 2. Never played 3 or 4, but I've been watching people play 3 and 4 because I've heard that Devil May Cry 5 is coming out, and well, I wanted to be updated on the story. So, I actually really love Devil May Cry, but I only played the original two because I actually had bought the game and played it on my friend's system. I've never owned a PlayStation system ever. Like I've never owned a PS anything. Um, so I had to play them on my friend's system. And then I didn't want to buy the third or fourth because I think they were for a system that my friend just didn't have at the time. And his original PlayStations in general just kept failing on him because he had one that he dropped, which I guess he failed it, but whatever. He dropped that one, and then another one kind of just like malfunctioned or something, or one of the cords broke on him. I don't know exactly what happened, but he hasn't had a very good history with gaming systems. So he ended up breaking all of his systems, and I think a new one had come out for the third and fourth game. But I don't remember exactly when the games came out. But all I know is that I didn't want to buy it because my friend didn't have a system to play it on, and I knew no one else would let me play it on their system. So I'm caught up with the story for the most part now, but I'm extremely excited to play the fifth one because I have a friend who does, different friend who now has a PS4, and will most likely let me play the game on it. So I may buy it if I have the money to do so. But yeah, I haven't seen this trailer yet. This is one of the I think two trailers I haven't seen yet. But yeah, which one is this? Oh yeah, Capcom. I love any Capcom game. I don't know why. They're just so good.
Who dares interfere?
That's not creepy at all.
Baby!
What's happening now? Oh God, I thought it was over. This isn't good. We're gonna get dragged into this.
I mean, I always love the enemies in these games. They just look
You
awesome.
will regret being born useless and human. I will show you your worst
Yeah, the
nightmare.
abilities in these games are also awesome. They're just so cool.
I will give you despair and death.
Come here. If I don't return, you must run. By yourself, alone. You must change your name.
I don't
Forget your
know this
past and
song.
start a new life. As someone else. A new beginning. There's no mountain too tall to overcome.
This is in the previous game. I know this song from somewhere.
I have plans for the both of you.
I love this song too. It's a good one.
This is my last request. Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
Oh no. Wait a minute, did people die in the last game? Or is this from this game? Oh no. I may. Did it say Devil May Cry? Wait, did it say Devil May Cry? I always thought it was. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, did it say Devil May Cry? Is that the name of the game? Hold on. No, it is. It is Devil May Cry. I thought it said Pry for a second there. I don't know, my screen is cracked. Oh, okay. Okay. So this game. This one has been out for a while. Wait, is this the Subnautica Below Zero or Subnautica? Okay, this is Subnautica Below Zero. So the reason why I put this one on here is because, oh, by the way, that last one, Devil May Cry, I remember that song. Is it from a previous Devil May Cry game? I actually don't remember. I know I've heard that song from somewhere though, because I remember the lyrics. Unless it's like Bayonetta where they did "Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars." It might have been like a remix of a song. I don't know. The lyrics sound very familiar though, and the tune sounded familiar. Either way, if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. No one ever comments, anyways, but let me know in the comments below. Um, but this one, I'm putting this one in here because this is Subnautica Below Zero. I also have a Subnautica one in here. I actually haven't seen this trailer either, so I guess there were three trailers I haven't seen. But I put this one in here because Subnautica Below Zero is something I've been following for a while now, and I actually love the Subnautica storyline and all that. How there's like the PDAs in the first game that explain a lot of what's going on and what's happened already, as well as what is happening. But it's just really cool. Like the creatures are really cool looking. The biomes and the areas you can explore in the game are really interesting. Not to mention all like the giant skeletons of underwater creatures that you can find in the game. There's the Leviathans in general are awesome. They look so cool. But this one, I hope they show the ice worm because in the the thumbnail it showed the ice worm, which apparently hasn't been put. Well, it's been in the game, but since it's early access, like it's not actually in the game, but it's been in the game. Like it's in the game files, but it's not actually been in court. It's not been um in like it's not physically something you can encounter without modding the game or without spawning it. So but it's a really cool. I like the ice worms. They look cool, and I've seen people spawn them in and everything. And they look epic. Anyways, this is the trailer for the game, and like I said, I haven't seen this one, but I know this is Subnautica Below Zero because there's the glow there. This reminds me of Happy Feet. Why does this scene remind me of Happy Feet? It's like a penguin running from the sea lions. Is that what they run from? I don't remember. In Happy Feet, there's something like this happened. I love Happy Feet. It's good. Oh, they're so cute, even with their creepy teeth. Whoa, is that what you look like in the game? Holy crap! Oh yeah, there's the ice one. Dude, that's epic. But is that the character model for what's her name in the game? The person you play as? I actually don't know. Dang, I've seen character models of the first game because when you're playing the game, it's from a first person view. You can't actually see your character, but you can see the shadow and everything. Yeah, I guess it would make sense because she does have a ponytail. Dang, she looks so cool. I love how she's like almost like she reminds me of a Star Wars bounty hunter. I don't know why, just with the outfit and the mask that she had. I don't know, it looked cool. Anyways, what's the next one? Is Subnautica here? Okay, yeah. So this is the Subnautica trailer. And this is I think just the teaser trailer. But this one is one I'm actually showing because I've seen it about 20 times and it's just so cool. And there's something at the end I want to point out and explain. But there's a reason why I love this trailer so much. At one of the previous conventions I went to, I think it was Toricon. It was Toricon 2018. It was last year. There were these things that were like guess the anime theme opening, or guess the anime OP, I guess it was called, but guess the anime opening, guess the video game OST, basically, or original soundtrack. And basically, it was like they would play a small clip of the song, and first person to raise their hand would, according to what the people who were hosting the panel, would the first person they saw raise their hand would get a chance to answer the question, say what they thought it was. And let's just say I sucked at the anime one because I was like way out weebed. That's what I'm gonna call it. Basically, I everyone else knew the songs better than me, and yet I was very upset about this. The Pokemon theme song in Japanese was one of the songs, and I have that on my phone all the time because I've said this before. I actually enjoy the Japanese opening for Pokemon more than the English because it's a catchier tune to me. Pokemon in English I like because of the nostalgic feeling that it gives, but the actual song wise, I like the Japanese version much better. Which also, I mentioned this in the stream Out in the Wind. Um, in the English opening, uh, it has Pikachu running past Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise, and then under a girl's skirt. And the girl is like not relevant to the story at all. She's a random character who no one ever knew who she was. The reason why they did that was because in the Japanese opening, the translation for the lyrics was something like "I'll run through floods, fire, and forest or something like that." and even under a girl's skirt. That's what it was translated to. So in order to keep that little detail in there, they actually showed it in the opening. I thought that was funny. But yeah, I honestly, it just didn't make sense to me why they did that until I heard that. But anyways, the reason why I like this trailer is because in the video game one, the video game panel, they had the sound of the Emperor Leviathan in it, and the song itself I would have never gotten if that one sound effect wasn't in the song. But the Emperor Leviathan makes a specific sound in the actual game, not in this trailer, but in the game. I guess it might be in this game or this trailer, but basically, I was the only one who knew it, and they were almost like I was just like hesitant. I'm like, is it Subnautica? Is it Subnautica? I don't know if it's Subnautica or not. And then they're like, three, two, one, and I'm just like, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, Subnautica, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, thank you, Jacksepticeye. I just like screamed that. Everyone started chuckling. I'm like, sorry. So that was the only thing I won. And even better, if you got an answer right, you would get a raffle ticket. And basically, that was like one of three raffle tickets I got from that one. Because I'm a bigger video game buff than I am, or classic video games, like video games that aren't like for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I mean, some Xbox Ones I'll get, but basically anything on on PC or classics, I actually know I know a lot more music about. And the first two tickets didn't win anything. The one I got from the Subnautica one was one of the raffle tickets that won something. And there were only like three prizes out of like the 35 people there who probably each person got at least one. And I was one of the winners because of that stupid Subnautica ticket. It was epic. I was so happy I got it right. But anyways, that's why I wanted to put this in here because it was in this trailer that I heard the noise. I guess it was the bubbling effect. I'll point it out when I hear it, but it's like a bubbling like creature effect. I don't know how to explain it. But the Emperor Leviathan, I'm pretty sure, in Jacksepticeye's playthrough kind of confirmed my suspicion of it. Because I heard Jacksepticeye play the game multiple times. I mean, I've seen like episodes of him encountering the Emperor Leviathan a few times. Anyways, I'll point it out when we get to that sound effect, though.
Activating emergency CPR. Vital signs stabilizing.
Plus, Subnautica has such beautiful visuals. Just look at this. Not this, but you'll see in a second. Oh my god. Oh, I love his hair. Oh my god, so cool. So this part right here, the sound, this is the first thing, this is where the thing started, the song. Um, read about that sound. The, so they didn't put the roar in the opening. It was just that. It was like the gurgling sound thing. I don't know what to call it, but that's the sound that I heard, and I've seen this trailer probably not a million, probably like four times, and that was kind of what gave it away. But then, whenever the Emperor Leviathan kind of uses telepathy to talk to you, you hear that effect a bit in the background, and that kind of was like that was the thing that gave me the courage to raise my hand and say it was correct. I mean, you don't lose anything if you're wrong, so I really should have raised it anyways, but whatever. Anyways, how many more do we have? Oh, okay. This is the last one. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's a cool song. So I have not seen this trailer, yet I know the three starters, okay? And that's the part I really want to hope, like, that's the part I want to see in this. Because the starters look adorable! For me, I normally don't choose starters based off appearance. I normally choose fire because, I mean, fire types have always... I don't know why, but fire types have always looked cooler when they're done evolving. Honestly, in Sun and Moon, Grass was the best looking, in my opinion, when it reaches its third form. But in this one, you don't know the forms yet because they haven't been released yet. They've only released the starter appearances. So yeah, um, but there's a reason why I said that this may or may not, like, this is probably going to influence my perspective on the game. By the way, this is the game I was talking about, Pokemon. This is Pokemon Sword and Shield, and the reason why it may change how I feel about Pokemon is because I've mentioned this a million times in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I have Ultra Moon right here, literally in my game right now. Um, in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, there is no national Pokédex. There is no way to check for Pokemon that aren't in the Alolan Dex. So I was very upset because I can't show off that I have every single Pokemon, and I know I do because I went through it manually through a online Pokédex and had to make sure. Um, so I was very upset about that, and that kind of ruined my whole experience with Pokemon because I knew they were no longer doing it on the 3DS. It's now all on the Switch. So I didn't get Pokemon Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu because I don't have a freaking Switch. I'm not gonna go buy a new system just so I can transfer my Pokemon to it. It's not worth it in my opinion. But now I might. Because it looks amazing! And I've actually seen visuals from the game and everything. I've seen them on Facebook, I think. Some people posted pictures from I think this trailer, probably. But they posted like a GIF or a picture of it, and it just looks cool. Plus, from what I can tell, there are some interesting Pokemon being added, which I will admit I am always a sucker for new Pokemon. Um, especially when the trash ones were added, like literal trash bags, in black and white. That was when I kind of got like really intrigued in what are they thinking, like why. Kabuchu or whatever Cubchu, whatever his name is, the little blue teddy bear with a frozen snot. He's my all-time favorite adorable one because he looks so derpy with the snot hanging there. Anyways, let's just get into the trailer. Like I said, I have not seen this trailer, but I'm excited to. So let's go. Is this the Pokemon? This is the battle theme or whatever. What is this theme? Oh crap! What theme is this? I can't remember. But I love this song. Aw, we changed it. I love that. Don't lag on me. Whoa, look at some interesting areas because of swamp. Oh, I like the fighting arena style. Oh, I like that. It's so cool. Wait, was that a crop circle? Okay, that's actually really intriguing. That looks cool. I don't know where the starters are though. I think this is called. This has to. Yes! He's so adorable! He's so cute! That's the starter I'm going with, by the way. Scorbunny is adorable! Adding a bunny! Oh my god, is this Sobble or whatever his name is? I can't remember his name. Sobble, whatever his name is. Sobble, okay. I kept thinking Bobble for a second. God, he's so cute! The monkey! I love the monkeys! God, they're all so good. Little monkey man. Really cute. Oh my god! Oh my god! Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Okay. I cannot explain why I love the starters so much from this one. They look so cute. Although I have to go with Scorbunny just because fire types are always the ones I choose. I don't know why. Except, like I said, in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I did go with Grass type just because. No, actually, I still chose Fire type, didn't I? Hmm. I chose Fire type in Ultra Sun, and in Ultra Moon I chose the Grass one so I could just trade him over. But I have Ultra Moon right now. Wait, is Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun? Hold on. I have Ultra Moon. I kept thinking I used to have both, but I kept Ultra Moon and transferred them into Ultra Moon. So I guess I still kept the Fire type. Dang. But I transferred what I can't remember his name. He's the grass owl. Either way, holy crap! The starters look so cute, and I'm actually scared to see what they evolve into because I'd rather have them adorable. Scorbunny just looks so adorably awesome, and he looks like he's like one of those fighters, like the I don't know, because he's a little tiny bandit on his nose, and that's like a fighting thing. Any character with that, I love. That's why I used to love what was it called? Sekirei, the anime Sekirei, because there was the brawler girl. She was cool. And she had did she have a bandage on her nose? I can't remember, but she had like one of those bandages on her nose, and it was like that's a fighting thing. So I hope that he evolves into a fighting type, 'cause that'd be cool. But he is so adorable. I don't know, and plus he has a freaking bunny. The bunny ones always look cool in the anime, or not in the anime, in the Pokemon. Um, God, I so want to get a Switch now, but it's so expensive. If okay, I'll tell you what. If I can buy a Switch, I'll do a lot of screen capture when I actually play Pokemon. Okay, if I get a Switch, which will not be anytime soon, because I cannot afford it. Ooh, wait, when does it come out? I gotta look that up. I think it's late 2019. It says. Oh, okay. I'll save up money and I'll try and get a Switch. If I get a Switch, I'll get Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I will play them on the channel because oh my god, that'll be awesome. I love what like there was a mine shaft it looked like. I don't know, it looks cool. And I like how the arena fight, like the fighting is has a much open like world kind of setting. I don't know. I mean Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon kind of had that, but it didn't like it wasn't like if you were outside in the grass, it wasn't like a giant arena kind of like outdoors thing. You could see like the painted background kind of thing. It wasn't. It looks better in this game. At least from what was in the trailer. I'm not sure, but it looks cool. And I'll admit I was skeptical at first because the first of all the starters always make me want to get it. That's why I got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Actually, I bought them together because I went to the pre-release. Actually, I went to the yeah the midnight release of it, and I actually bought it then with a friend. And no, actually, that was Sun and Moon. Holy crap! I didn't buy Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon till later. Dang, I forgot all about regular Sun and Moon. My friend and I went to the midnight release of Sun and Moon, and then when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, I didn't have my DS anymore because I kind of sold it. And then I didn't sell it. I rented it to a friend, I guess I should say. Basically, he paid me $10 every couple months, and I would lend them to him. But yeah, and I got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and it was because the starters were in the first game were amazing. I just love the starters. I don't know why. The starters are always the ones I level up to 100 before anything, unless there's like a new legendary that looks really cool. Um, I don't know. I just want to get these games. I probably won't get anything else. It'll just be it'll just be Pokemon Sword and Shield for crying out loud. But I will admit I was very skeptical of these games because every time it comes out, there's something that disappoints me. In Black and White, it was that first of all, the legendaries that I got in it, they were kind of like, meh. Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kirum, Kairu, whatever his name is, the other dragon one. I didn't exactly like them that much. Like I don't know, I just didn't like them. Um, but then I mean they were okay. But then in Sun and Moon, it was the fact that there was no like gyms. It was just like the totem things or the tiki, whatever they were called. They weren't gyms in the game, and that kind of upset me. Then in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, there was no national Pokédex, and that really made me upset. Um, Actually, Diamond and Pearl, there was nothing wrong with because I love Diamond and Pearl. Oh, and then in Black and White, they also got rid of the underground mining thing. That was one of my favorite things to do in Diamond and Pearl God, there were so many disappointments in that game. Plus the fact that no one knew how to get Phoebus until way later. You literally had to go, you had to be basically surfing. You had to use surf and then go under a bridge in the shadow of the bridge and keep moving, and eventually you'd come across to Phoebus. Gosh, at least it was easier than Diamond and Pearl, because I spent literal days in that one area trying to get a Phoebus. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic. Either way, I'm probably gonna. I want to say I'll save up for a Switch, but knowing me, I'll spend my money before then. Okay, I'm gonna put together a budget. I'm gonna look to get a Switch. Plus, there's the new Smash. Oh, come on. Plus, Smash is getting the co-op with Persona. I want to get a Switch so bad now. I just realized that. Oh well, I haven't come to Plus. Isn't there a Fortnite for the Switch? Oh crap! But I want to play it on PC. Now I'll get it for the Switch. Anyways, done. I'm done. Ending the video here. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Trailer Time Episode 2 was actually, I like these games a lot, and Pokemon. I want to get Pokemon Sword and Shield. Gosh dang it. I keep saying Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. No, I want to get this game really bad, so that'll be something I'll do on the channel eventually. I'll see all you next time. Just kidding, you'll see me because videos are one-sided. Wish me luck on saving up money because I'm going to need it. Also, if anyone has any money to spare, no, I'm kidding. I'm going to need that money too. Like, hand over. Pay me my money. We're here for the cheddar. I'm kidding. Don't pay me. Don't pay me. I said don't pay me. Fine. Boop 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 boop.